Hey guys! Welcome to day number 6 of Vlogmas. We're so excited you're here. So our idea for today was to go and take a hike and talk about 3 principles that changed our life. And we're still gonna do that, but it's totally raining. So we're hopeful that we have our couple of umbrellas with us, and it seems like it's like died down a little bit. We're hopeful that it's going to be okay to actually go ahead and do that. So come on with us, and hopefully that's what you'll be seeing today. How am I supposed to cross the stream?
Another stream to cross. You brought your big boots today.
Yeah.
Good luck. All right. Success.
So even though it's really cold and rainy today, which usually is like yucky, it's kind of cozy out, isn't it?
It really is, yeah. Well, I feel the rain brings a lot of like the colors out, you know, especially the winter colors.
Yeah.
It really brings a lot of contrast and makes everything look beautiful. And you know, it's just a late drizzle, so you hear the rain falling in the leaves and everything. It's quite peaceful.
It is. So the first thing that started us off on a kind of a slightly different way of life was the idea of digital nomads, living and working where they wanted. So what's a digital nomad? It is a person who, in this day and age, can work from anywhere with an internet connection and a laptop. And so you're not like bound to a job that you have to attend every day in person. So I had read The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. So that kind of brought the idea of that you could do things differently. He went through some examples of people who had made a living in, whoa.
You okay?
Yeah. He made, in his book, he talked about how people had different ways that they made money, and they were non-traditional, new ways of doing things. And it was really interesting. And after that, I read several more books that had that kind of those kind of new ideas, and I was hooked. So what happened was, after I read those books, I asked my boss at the time if I could work a couple days a week from home, and I did, and it was successfully done, and they were happy with it. So after that, I had a couple other jobs where I just exclusively worked from home, got that experience. So then after a few years of doing that, Kurt and I were able to move down to the Asheville area where we live now, and my jobs were out of state, totally different place. So that really afforded us a lot of time and a location that we could live independent of where my job was, which was great. And now with trying to work on our YouTube channel, we have plans on being able to maybe move around more frequently. And again, it's a location independent kind of entrepreneurial endeavor. So it can be, you know, flexible locations and all that kind of thing. So it's really exciting.
So another concept that we really adapted into our life that made a big difference was the idea of minimalism. You know, we were planning on moving, and we had a whole bunch of stuff. So we really took a lot of time to get rid of things and downsize things and really evaluate, you know, what we needed and what we didn't. And it's not that we use minimalism where we have nothing. It's just we really embrace this concept of only having what we wanted or what we needed. You know, so it's really made a big difference. And then, you know, we were able to move everything in just one U-Haul. And even though we've stayed in North Carolina, you know, for a longer amount of time and haven't really moved around a whole lot, we still have been very diligent in keeping in the house only the things that we want, you know. So that's another thing, you know, it's really cool that has helped us out a lot.
Yeah, and also, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like when my house is clean and tidy and I know where things are, it is so much more like mental energy that I have. It's kind of like bogs me down if I have too much clutter around. And it's also just less to clean and less to just worry about, really. So it was kind of an interesting feeling when we did finally clear out a lot of the stuff that we didn't need or want anymore, and just really had what we really decided we wanted to have. It felt strange almost to know almost everything that we owned, like that you knew what you had. And it was a good feeling, actually. We're approaching the tree that is now a little tunnel.
I always like race under it a little bit, you know, just any microsecond that I'm not underneath a giant tree like that is a good thing, you know?
Yeah, you never know.
I don't need it to fall right then when I'm under it, you know?
Yeah.
So I give a little skip through there.
So cold.
Yeah. So the last concept that we adopted into our life that really probably made the most profound difference was when Sarah and I both decided to change to a plant-based diet. At that time, I had a really bad back injury. I mean, my back hurt all the time, and I just decided to do something about that. So Sarah learned a lot about plant-based diet and how it could be very anti-inflammatory, and it did work for me. I switched over, and it was a slow, long process, but I just started incorporating new, healthy, plant-based foods into my diet, and also paired with getting more exercise, it just really helped, you know, reduce that back pain to where I have no back pain anymore at this time. It's also great for just, you know, going out on so many hikes. It really helps to recover faster. You know, my recovery happens much quicker. I seem to have, you know, not as many sore muscles as I used to have before after working out. So, you know, it was a really great thing.
Yeah, and along those same lines with a plant-based diet, I really enjoyed the idea of having control over my own health, like kind of preventing things before they started. So I know it's a very healthy lifestyle to get lots of vitamins and minerals and fiber and all that kind of thing in your diet. And it's easy to do that when you're eating a really varied plant-based diet. So it's one of the things that really makes a difference in our life. So these three concepts of digital nomad, minimalism, and plant-based lifestyle, we like to use them as concepts in our lives that we don't let it define us exactly, but we use it for our benefit, and that way it's not super stressful to like say, oh, this is what I am, this is how I do things, but just like use it and let it kind of guide you in a lot of ways, and it's a benefit to you, not a stressor in your life.
All right, guys, it is getting really cold out and really raining, so we're gonna wrap this up right now. But let us know in the comments below any concept or philosophy that you learned about, that you implemented into your life, and that it really helped you out.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it, guys.
That's it for today's episode. We hope you had fun. Tomorrow we are going to be sharing a delicious plant-based recipe with you, and I wish I was eating it right now.
Yeah,
because it's really nice for cold weather.
Yeah.
You know, so please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you tomorrow, guys.
We sure will. See you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.